Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. And with me, as soon as I turn her camera on, is my co-host Mega Kitty, who still not seeing the camera. Hello. Well, let's give that camera a moment to warm up, shall we? Okay, it simply does not want to work. That's great. Well, I think she might sit this one out, but I will try again in a little bit. So anyway, I am a game developer. I'm working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes. Hope to have it finished early next year. Still got quite a lot of work to do here. And I just had some play tests last week. Had a lot of developments, lots of new work to do. And I'll tell you more about that when we get more of a quorum here. But in the meantime, I'm working on fixing a bug with Quick Match, where players are just not able to connect. The reason being that the game is improperly tracking where players are, whether they have reservations, whether they're actually in the game, whether they're transitioning between levels. So I'm going to fix that up, and that'll probably clear up a lot of the number one issue that we had at the play tests. After that, I got a couple more issues to clear up as well. Hey, hi, Keza himself. Thank you for the follow. So, hey, wow, I think, I think you may be one of the few followers who came from my tweets, but that's why you got to keep plugging at tweets every day. Just keep at it and try to keep it fresh and exciting. So I'm going to try and get my Mega Kitty camera to work. Just not sure why we're not seeing her. And it's almost like it's just simply not getting the feed. I think I may maybe shelve that and just hide this for now. So I think it may require taking OBS down and back up, and I don't want to deal with that right now. So it's not the first time it's happened, but it happens once in a while. So again, I am the developer of Field of Heroes, upcoming online sports brawler, online multiplayer. We had some play tests over the last week, and I think I'll entertain you briefly with one of the clips from one of the play tests. As soon as I pull that up, let's say play testing. That was the third. So just let's see. Oh, all right, I'm gonna switch, get the audio going here. All right. So let me find a good clip. So this was with 9 players we had going on here. This is starting from our new Cutthroat Coliseum map. Just had a big reskin. So as you can see, there are many abilities, lots of magic and brawling, and lots of good times. So between now and early next year, that's going to be look good at least 4 months away. I got a lot of bug fixes to make, a lot of improvements to make, tuning to the player or to the hero kits, to their hit points, their damage, and all that. I got to ramp up the play test schedule a fair bit, get more testers, get more feedback, and culminate into a Steam play test, and ultimately then early access. And if I can time it right, maybe a next fest in between those two. So anyway, that's just a taste of what the game is like. And I have the stream. I usually stream Monday evenings, Central Time Zone. The reason being, I like to kind of get more engagement with the games. At the same time, let players see the game developed and let them ask questions or voice recommendations, ways to improve the game. Just kind of make it whole transparent a bit. So I think it's going to be good times all around. And there are other game developers on Twitch. There's actually many others, all with varying audiences. Some are maybe small audiences, some have large audiences. And there's a good community here, and I like to help them too. If they're sharing, I'd be happy to share their projects on the stream as well. So back to this bug with matchmaking. The quick match feature is broken, And that was something that was quite blatant in the playtest. And I want to fix that first, because no point in fixing anything else if you can't even join the match. So, looking at, let's see, first make sure I got the music going. All right, and now this is the part where I kind of immerse myself in the code and keep one eye on the chat log and the other eye in what I'm doing. So here we go. So what I want to do is start by logging anytime that conditions change as a player joins quick match. So let's start here. Okay, we don't need, now let's see, that is a good spot for that. Log that there. FL reservation. Update that, so we'll move this down here to the end. So, what else do we want to change? All right, I'm going to run this. And then it's going to generate a log as I try to join my own game. And Steam is running. We all look good. And as more people come in, I'll do more recaps on the play tests and player feedback. Oh wait, I want this to be a game. Here we go. Well, while I wait for that, I'm going to go AFK just for a moment, see if I can get that Mega Kitty Cam back up and running. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Alright, so I'm waiting for the Mega Kitty Cam to warm up again, and we're going to start getting on that quick match fix here. Okay. There we go. Now, this log is what I want to look at. So for one thing, the host shouldn't even have their own reservation, but I'm not going to fix that right yet. I am going to fix it later. And then after we have a fulfilled reservation, we've got, I'm still traveling into the match, and so right here, I shouldn't be on Team 0. In fact, there should not be a Team 0 at all, unless I'm missing something. Look at that logging real quick. Unless maybe I'm logging the wrong number. Player team ID. Okay. Zero signed. So I want to do this logging again. So traveling. I want to do it again starting. Oh, let's see. Where did I want to log this? Not the reservation subsystem. Okay, so this will add some more logging, and we're going to run this through again and see how it pans out. So we'll clear the log, and then quick match. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Team slots. Team 1 assigned player. Yeah, that's... doesn't look right to me. Should not be traveling player. Traveling player ID. All right, you can try this again. Quick match. That's probably me. Interesting. Let's do that again. Oh, because of the reservation, that's why. So for those of you who kind of joined late, I am fixing a bug with Quick Match where players are unable to get in. Happened during the last playtest, and I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, reservation fulfilled. Good. Now, Definition. Now the reset. Traveling player settings. Player settings, good. So that's removed. So this should, let's see, log next players. Player states, that should be valid. Team 1. Now this should be, hey Graham LDLW, good evening. How's your evening going so far? Alright, so this, where did you come from? Because member settings. Oh, wait a minute. Graham, I took a detour from your factory to make some cool stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. What kind of cool stuff? Member settings. Oh. Oh, right. That's member settings. What was I using that for? Custom settings per session member. Okay. What did I use that for? I'm trying to remember. Oh, maybe I didn't use it at all. I just added it, but never used it. Graham, I made my own custom blueprint modes, custom metadata, so that regular pure nodes that originate from my plugins are different colors to the normal blue-green. Great. Yeah, every little visual cues like that can really speed up development. I never, I think you can color the folders in the asset tree as well. I never bothered to do that. Or maybe I'm thinking Unity. Yeah, Unity did that. Now I follow the I follow some of the standard guidelines that I've seen, I think, on GitHub and a few other places as far as organizing folders. Maybe you can do that in UE too. Cool. I will have to look into that. It would be nice to kind of quickly find the UI folder and the audio folder. Those are usually I keep in the root. So back to this. Why am I even including this in the get traveling player team? Am I doing this? Host session settings. I wonder why I'm iterating through that. Traveling players is through the match traveling team ID. Where else am I using this? Because I don't think this is right. I don't think I should be using this generate key array thing. Hosted players don't currently have a play state because they're traveling. Yeah, I don't think this is right. So this may be one of the problems that I'm having with the matchmaking. So we want to log traveling players. We have to go exclusively into the match settings subsystem. Get player. Oh, did I take that function out? Oof. I want to get all the player settings. I want to get all the keys here. Match settings subsystem. Maybe I can look at a previous version of that and just grab that code. That's it. Get track player IDs. That's what I wanted. Settings, okay, and then we go back here. Okay, then we go through traveling player IDs. There. That, oh, and we don't even need this. Now let's go to the other place we use it. I'll just move this over here. Okay. Oh, I gotta fix the other code as well. Go here and here. Okay, and then we'll do all right, now let's run with that. All right, let's see if the kitty cam is working or not while we wait for that build. Nope, still not working. So while I wait for that build, I'm going to effectively turn off and turn back on the wireless camera sensor. Alright, and just hope it comes back online. Oh, here we go. It didn't like my change very much. Get traveling player IDs. Probably doesn't like the access level. Oh no. Okay, didn't like that. So we're gonna do this. And hope that still compiles. Oh, we don't want this anymore. Okay, make sure these are kind of identical code. Get traveling player IDs. Oh, same thing. then traveling player ID. I wonder if I can use that accessor for it. So for those of you who joined late and maybe found me over social media and such, again, I am Gamian. Actually, real name is Chris, and developing an online multiplayer soccer brawler. Been doing that for the past 3.5 years in my spare time. And this is just another day in the fun. Okay, so where are we now? Calculating open team slots. Okay, let's see how we look now. So I'm looking at this bug where it is players are not able to get in through a quick match, and I'm trying to understand why. So we're going to look at this timeline of what's going on. Team 0 assigned. Where is that coming from? Team 0 assigned. Okay. That just means I have a player state and a reservation. Now, as a server, I shouldn't need a reservation, but we're going to look at that later. A reservation is when another player, ideally another player, it wants to join my server. They connect and then they send a reservation request, and then we fulfill it if there's enough space. And the reason for reservations is that we can support squad-based matchmaking with that. So instead of everyone connecting and only half your squad connecting because there's not enough space, the squad leader can request all the slots that they need first. So this looks better. So I think that's the last. All right. So now we got team 1 assigned me. There's no traveling players and nothing else. That's good. That's what we want to see. And now I'm gonna kind of take it to the next level. I'm gonna have another machine on my network join. Let's see what those numbers do. Alright, looks like we got another player. Now let's have a look at the log, see what's changed. Team slots. Okay. Reservation expires. Team 2. Team 0 assigned player. Team 2 a traveling player. Good. So first they made a reservation, and now they're traveling to the server, and then they're assigned. That's what we want to see. That's good. I think that may have fixed the bug. Don't know yet. There's something else I want to do though. Okay. I want to make sure that. Let's see. Team first ID. So we got our teams. Results. Yeah, fine. Okay. Okay, good. So team 0 should never appear in these slots. Okay, so that is definitely something I want to test more vigorously later. Given that and the improved logging, which is what I want to see, let's see, is there anything? Oh yeah, another change I want to make is I want to make sure there's no duplicates. And that's probably could be another part component in this bug. I'm going to close the other session out. There. No results. Let's see. Let's make Team ID. Oh, well, I can't do that. Okay, open team slots. No, I think we're fine for now. I'm going to go ahead and commit this to source control. Except that, we don't need that. Log all the slots with updates. Yes. Yep, that looks right. So reservation. And then some logging here. Okay, fixed issue where open slots were not correctly calculating player presence. I'm going to keep an eye on it though. I still think there may be another bug looming in there. So that was just one of numerous bugs that I've entered here, my bug tracker from the playtest. So, yep, every tester got their own bug and their own dislike feedback entry in my bug tracker. I'm going to go through those and go through in order of severity, fix things as I go. So just to give you a quick summary on how the playtest went. Here we go. This is on Game Tester GG, and yeah, and so overall, we had 6, 7, 8, and 9 ratings. I don't know who gave the 9. They're very forgiving. I try to be my own hardest critic on this game because that's, I think, one of the ways to make it as polished as possible, but not perfect either, because perfect is the enemy of good, and I do want to get a release before I die. So visuals, graphics, okay. Audio and music, liked it. Control method, mostly mouse and keyboard. Another pointer on the overall experience. Keep in mind that the average experience was, say, a 7-ish. 40% of people asked. But and even here, did the game keep you engaged? Very, 40%, partly 5%. Sorry, 50%. So that's 90%. Only one person wasn't really that engaged, and I think I know which review they were. Would you recommend this game? Look at this. 80% said yes. Were you able to get in a match? Well, yes, but there were bugs, and I'm working on the bugs. But look at this. Would you consider buying or playing this game again? Notice that only one person said no. And there's a 4 yes and 5 maybes. And that, so look at that. 70. You got average rating was 7. We got a couple 40% 7, but a lot of them are willing to give the game a chance. So I see that as a good sign. This could be maybe one of those games that does 70% in Metascore, but has lots of players. Graham, the constant battle between perfectionism and actually getting things done is real. It sure is. Lots of now the specific feedback from all this. So I took all of these and put it all in my bug tracker and all the screenshots, all the videos, and so on. And so now there's obviously quite a lot of feedback here. So what do you do when you're the only developer and you get all this feedback? Well, you do what I've always done. You break all the big problems up into small problems, and then you go after them one at a time. A divide and conquer strategy. You can be overwhelmed, briefly, but realize that I'm not beholden to any publisher deadlines, only my own deadlines. So I have time to fix these things. Not only that, but there's going to be a fair bit of overlap in these comments, as I've looked at them already. And so all I do is go after the most severe stuff first, and then see what's left. Now, maybe one person complains about the health spread, and no one else does. So I'm thinking, well, is that really an issue if no one else complained about the health spread? You got to think about those things, especially when I start do a Steam play test. I'm going to get hundreds of these things, and it's going to be, well, if all goes well, I'll get hundreds of these things. I really sure hope I don't do a Steam play test and only get like a dozen. That would be crushing. Even if they're all positive, I really need that feedback. So again, go after the most severe stuff first, see what's left. maybe do another playtest before you fix it and see if it comes back again. There were 1 or 2 issues that came up in the first playtest. I didn't fix them, and nobody said a thing about them in the next playtest. So, only that. So all that and more. What'd you like the most? What'd you like the least? Final thoughts and feedback. So look at these sentiments here, 3 out of 10. Now, obviously for the bugs, yes, it's going to be low sentiment for the bugs. Obviously, high sentiment for what you liked. What you liked the least, again, low sentiment. But overall, kind of 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. So what do I do with the 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10? Well, I'm thinking I want to reach a certain level before I do the Steam playtest. I'm thinking either 7 or 8. 8 might be a bit ambitious. But at the same time, we'll see what the next playtest brings us. The goal is you start by testing on your own, and then you have maybe your friends test and other developers test, give you feedback. Once you're in a pretty good spot, you're getting 7 or 8 out of 10s, then you spread out a bit. You get more people, you recruit people online, maybe go to content creators, influencers, see if you can get some help. And then when that goes all right, you get 7 out of 8 out of 10s. Then you go for the big stuff, the big Steam playtest, release a demo, if you will. Then get that feedback. And then decide from that, what's the next move, and how you're going to keep those playtests rolling. So Game Test DG is one of the ways that I'm doing that. And I want to fix all the major bugs, maybe do one more playtest. And then also approach influencers, content creators, see if they can help, and kind of take things from there. Let's have a look at the Mega Kitty cam. Let's see if Kitty's back up yet. Nope, camera's still down. I don't know why. Let me take a quick check. UVC camera. Yeah, it's listed. Just not getting anything. Let's do window chroma and then back to UVC. Just not getting that kitty cam there. Oh, there we go. There's Mega Kitty. We finally got her. This is my cat Missy, or as I call her, Mega Kitty. She's asleep under that towel, and she's happy. So, yep, she is my co-host and also support. So she's great emotional support. Now then, so that said, that's how the playtest went. Again, those of you who just kind of showed up, I'll show you a few clips of the playtest, get you an idea for how things went. Now, this was me as the server, so obviously I have the smoothest experience here. Yeah, look at that. I gotta fix that mount. What happened there? Easy goal. And there's that thing happening again. Yeah, our team did really well in that playtest. So, anyway. Let me go ahead and not full screen it anymore. So, yep, that was the playtest we had Sunday evening. And honestly, I wouldn't have even been in it, but people were saying they couldn't connect through quick matches. So that's why I stepped in and actually ended up having a lot of fun along the way. So again, I got all this feedback here in my bug tracker. And there were 2 other bugs I wanted to fix tonight at a minimum. One of them is an issue with the stone skin. ability. So let me go ahead and fire that up and show you what that's all about. And there was what was the other one? Stone Skin and the radar. That's right, the radar is not showing up. So we currently have 103 tasks in this list, and that doesn't just include individual bugs. This includes epics that cover things such as Twitch integration, being able to make your own fields, achievements, stats. So they're language nativization, reskins from some of the UIs that need reskinning. So there's a lot of work to do still between now and early next year. And we're just waiting for this to build. And while we're waiting for the build, let's see what Meg Kitty's up to. You get a tighter zoom next time I'm in the room. Here's the thing, I have a remote for that camera, so I could get a tighter zoom, but it doesn't go as, like, the range is very poor. So I may as well just be wired. So we're coming back up. Gonna fix the issue with Stone Skin that we had. It also caused, I wonder if I have the video I can show you what was causing that too. I think it was it the first one? Or was it the second one? Yeah, this one. So this was a bug that only, I didn't see it on my instance, but surely they probably saw it, obviously. And that's causing problems. So this is what we're gonna fix. All right, so let's get the let's see, Stone Skin. Actually, maybe I don't even need to use that hero. Let me try it without it. So this is a gem that you won't see in the game. This is used strictly for my testing purposes. So we'll turn on our armor. You see they get bigger and they flash for a moment. Then they shrink back down. Now what if I step in it twice in a row? Like that. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, it worked. Alright, let's try three times in a row. Okay, that worked. Well, let's use the hero who actually casts the magic that does that. And then we'll try that. There we go. And I'll cast it again. Yeah, and I'm bigger. See, I'm getting way too big now. And yeah, now they're stuck like that. What if I do... Ah, okay. So anyway, that's the bug. Now, how do I... So what's going on there? Let's look at that ability. That was Stone Skin. Called Stone Skin. Actually, the first thing I want to see is it just the effects or the ability or both? So let's switch to a different view here. Let's look at their armor. Do this again. 8, 16, 24. Yeah, there we go. So the armor goes back to 0. And by the way, the armor shouldn't stack. That is kind of a separate issue. It's pretty rare to stack, but I don't think it should stack. But anyway, I think the VFX is the problem, so let's look at the VFX that we're using there. Cooldowns, no, that's not it. What's the gameplay cue? That's the effect here. Where's the gameplay cue? This is it. And this is the cue that does it. So what's happening here? On burst. Is this being called multiple times? Could be. I'm gonna make sure of that. Yeah, it's getting called multiple times. So keeping that in mind, what happens when this does get called multiple times? We spawn the VFX. You know what? I thought there was a somewhere in other effects I would track a reference count. Must be other ones. All right, let's look at the ability. Okay, I need another one. What is it? Oh yeah, war cry. What about this one? Is this? Oh. Okay, that doesn't. All right, on burst. I want to find all the other times we use on burst, because I could have sworn I prevented this from happening with other gameplay cues. Let me manually, while that's searching, let me look manually. Yeah, damage up. What do I do there? Yeah, that's it. Relevance count. I guess I didn't do it for Stone Skin. Wait, on become relevant. Oh, maybe that's the problem. I'm using the wrong... Yeah, maybe that's the problem. I need to use unbecome relevant instead of on burst. And that's true for this one too. Okay, so now we kind of know what's up. I think we know what to fix. So let me close. I want to undo any changes I did, have a clean slate, and then we're going to fix the bug. My philosophy is if I can duplicate a bug, I can fix it 99% of the time. It's the hard ones are the ones I cannot duplicate. Like people saying I can't. I'm shooting someone, but they're not taking any damage. I have not been able to duplicate that one so far. It could be related to this, though. Maybe other players don't see the scaling, but the scaling is affecting the projectiles. Because that's the player, because it's where the player shoots them from changes. So, relevance. So, I need to go through all the status conditions and make sure that we're doing that right. So, I'm going to search for on burst. Alright, let's start with Stone Skin. Air Force game player, welcome. Yeah, so we got 4 potential hits causing problems. So let's look at all of those. Starting with Stone Skin. So we want to track the reference count. Wait, war cry. Yeah, we'll get to that one. Data, relevance count. So let's copy and paste that. And it should be transient. Yes. All right, now we're going to do what we've already done. Yeah, on cease relevant. Yes, exactly. This warning is also double confirmation that we're doing it wrong. So now we want to do on become relevant. Then we're going to copy over the burst logic, like so. Okay, and then, all right, so could not find my target. Oh, it's right there. A couple more places we need to address. Check now, we delete the burst. Now we add the reference counting. We gotta add to both become and cease relevant. Okay, we're gonna add this over here. Move this over here. here. Let's make some room. Oh, gotta include the comments. Oh. Alright, bring these down. We don't need this anymore. Move these all a little more to the left. Okay, let's... Oh, and cease relevant, we need to reduce the reference count. So we're going to add this. Sure. Okay, so that's right. Okay, let's see if we get the bug still. Oh, wrong hero. Okay, big. Good. Not seeing it so far. All right, and they're back. Do it again. Great. So that works. So we got that working. What was the next one? That would be, oh, good vibes. Okay, let's switch over to another hero where we may have the same problem. Okay, let's test that. Didn't get that one. That is Latunia's good vibes. Was it the other one? No. That was it. I wonder if, wait, am I even using this anymore? Good vibes. I thought there was a gameplay effect with this. There's cooldown. We have gameplay cues here. Huh. Well, then where's that coming from? Oh, okay, that just spawns an actor that... Okay. So that's the actor that does it. Fast and damage. Okay. And any gameplay cues here. Huh. Alright. Well, what if I just delete that then? So I'm not even using this anymore. Instigator decal. Look at this one more time. Yeah, there's the decal. Okay, I must have deprecated that and not known it. What if I just delete it? what is the... Oh yeah, it's not used by anything. Okay. That's an easy fix. Let's make sure it still works though. Yep. Okay, what was the next one? Stone skin we already did. Expanding shield. Now, this one... Horse expanding shield. Doesn't look like we use that either. Huh, looks like nothing's using it. That's weird. GC horse, expanding shield. Anything else using it? No. That's probably the old one. So we're going to get rid of that one too. Alright, what's left? War Cry. And that one's not happening either. But I also don't see the decal for it. Oh, it's still loading. Okay. And this is definitely not getting called. Oh, target. Yeah, that's... Oh. Target buff. Let's try it again. Okay, so if I take this out, let's see if he's still getting buffed. I'm not seeing the arrows anymore. May have to restart the editor, though. And nothing more for saying. Alright, I'm going to restart, see if that still works. Don't need this for a while. Look for any other on-burst references. And while we do that... Wow, that's slow. Yeah, there's the swords. Okay. Well, that seems to be working. Okay. Alright, so then let's go ahead and commit those changes. Not this one. Not this one. Fixed bug where stone skin could cause heroes to enlarge without stopping. I'm going to update my task list. do want to look at one other quick thing, though. Oh, I guess I could have also done this. Trigger for the first instance of a stacking effect. Well, I don't want it to stack, so... Stacking type. No stacking. Treat as separate instances. Oh, okay. Alright, I was just wondering. Alright, next bug. Radar disappearing. Yes, I want to work on this one. I think I had some repro steps, actually. I'm going to go to Unknown Ruins. And then leave the match, and then try rejoining it. Maybe I can do a standalone. See if I can get a repro on this bug. The radar doesn't appear on the top left of the screen. Now I'm going to quit the... Oh, didn't want to use that key. Leave the match. Actually, no. Well, actually, let's resume. There's a radar on the top left. Okay. Leave the match. Custom play. Create new. Offline. See if we can get a repro on this bug. Yes, there's the repro. No more radar. Gotta fix that. So, we're gonna look at the radar blueprint. Okay. Game state. So this is only in the match. Yes. Okay. Cast to match. So this is something I kind of meant to do earlier. Okay, cast this to match game state. It is not valid. Bit of a mess here, but it makes sense. Wait until next tick. Okay. Make this a little clearer, easier to read. Okay, so we go here. If it failed, because it didn't replicate down right, then we do this. And then we do sort of the same thing for this. Cast to match player state. Oh. Here we go. And we're going to do the same thing here. Is valid. Is not valid. Move it down and then make it easier to read. Move the whole thing over a bit. this in. And there you go. Cast failed is okay. Hey, Braxton Wise, welcome. How are you doing this evening? Ready to make visible, and then a destruct. Braxton Wise, I'm well, thank you. Outstanding. Alright, so we'll clean up here, and let's try and repro that bug again. We're going to custom play, create new, offline, play. There's radar. We're going to leave the match. Okay, yep, there's that. Can't really read it, but that log line was there where I expected it to be. Yeah, destructing. Okay, now let's do this again. So custom play, create new, offline. Ready to make visible. Okay, so right. So we probably won't see it. Yep. Okay. So what else can we do? So we know that is being called. What am I doing using this? Why am I just not using the owning controller? Sure, we're testing the first player controller. Ready to spawn. Let's see. Get point player. Get local. Can I do that? Player from controller. Try that again. Okay. Good, so that works. Leave the match. Interesting. Not hitting the brake plane at all that time. Oh wait, I just did bind the vents, okay. Oh, the pause menu's visible. How can that be? Oh. Why does it think that? Oh, I bet I know why. It's not listening for the pause menu. Okay, that's what's going on. So what are the defaults here? Pause menu visible. False hero info widget visible. Okay. So we just need to reset these. There, I bet it'll work now. Alright, there's a radar. We leave. Yep, and there it is. So we fixed that one. Let's add a comment here. Set transient flags and set ourselves as constructed. Should I do that second? We're going to do this first. And I'll test it one last time. Wait for the match and wait for the game and player state to replicate down. there. Okay, so that looks like a win to me. Let's go ahead and mark that as fixed. Very good. Mark that as done. Good, chipping away at that list. That very big list. So we can go AFK for one moment while I go fix the Mega Kitty cam so we can get a tighter shot. Give me one moment. All right, and there's Mega Kitty. She's just doing great. All right, so now what? Well, got all this playtest feedback to go through. And let's see. Oh yes, the high bridge bug. So sometimes players are still falling through high bridge. Let's have a look at that. I don't know if I'll get this one fixed tonight or not. You know what? I just saw something else I want to do instead. We're going to take this back to debug game, back to the subsystem here. All right. So earlier in the stream, I fixed a bug with Quick Match, but there was something else I wanted to do to make it even a more solid fix than before. I open team slots. T array. Track duplicate players. Might track all players to make sure that none appear in the same in any two lists. Starting here. Hurry up, Visual Studio. I'm actually typing faster than Studio can handle it. What is going on? Oh, it's the VA plugin again. I don't know what it's trying to do. I'm just going to restart Visual Studio because I have no idea what's going on. forgot the name of that. Braxton Wise, how's development going? It's going. We just had a big playtest a couple nights ago. Here's some of that. Yeah, that's one of the clips of the playtest. It didn't work out too well. Let me show you a better clip of the playtest that we had. I recorded it when I was playing. So let's get a quick audio on that. There were 9 players in the test, and it was from the Game Tester GG service. So I basically paid them to find me testers to give me good feedback, and I think I got my money's worth here. I think, well, we'll go later on. I think later in the stream is where we had more players. Oh yeah, this one was a mess. Got all the players back. Yeah, here we go. Brandon Wise, real testers are better than just regular gamers. Yep. That said, yeah, I'm willing to hear regular gamers' feedback as well. Yeah, they know their craft, and yeah, so yeah, you're gonna have you know, for your game, you can have, you know, professional testers. And then you can have friends, and then you have, you know, just influencers, and then just anyone who's willing to test. So it's a pretty decent spectrum of feedback that you get. But the my goal right now is I started testing like just myself, local deployed builds, you know, testing solo, testing on my LAN, and then I had like a friend test with me, and maybe 2 friends test with me. Including coworkers, and I work full time at a AAA codev, so you know they know their stuff too. They really know their craft. One was a designer, the other was QA. So there's them, and then and so now I'm kind of have the pay testers giving me feedback, and I'm working my way to ultimately the Steam play test, and I want to do that after I get ratings of average ratings of 7.5 or better is the goal. So the playtest revealed a lot of issues, and I want to knock them out, as many out as I can, and then do at least one more playtest with them. Now that said, I don't want to not try any other playtests in the interim. So what I like to do is seek out influencers and content creators who want to work with, who are looking for indie games, and see if they're willing to do playtests. And you know, get their feedback from that as well. And that will also tie into my efforts to spread word about the game. So they're testing, and they have maybe, I don't know, anywhere from a dozen to 100 or to 1,000 viewers. More the merrier, of course. And hope to kind of really spread word that way. Have thought about Twitch integration? Funny you mention it. That's actually at the top of my list. Where is my Twitch stream? Okay, so this is a design document I wrote last week, actually, for the Twitch integration. Notice the added value here. Streamers, they will get cheered on by the viewers, and I think that's big. Because I like to say, the viewers, the goal of the viewer is to make the host look good. Just kidding. So another personality said that I thought was great and funny, but also it can generate interest. So if you got a couple of Twitch streamers playing the game, and I'm talking like in early access, if you're going to have like a dozen people playing on Twitch, then and they're all looking good from the viewers cheering them on, that also builds like a Twitch viewership, and the game will start appearing as a category. And I don't know how that all works, but it would show. So then, what's the added value to the viewers? Well, you know, viewers love the streamer and they'll engage with them. Positive reinforcement, holding up signs, virtual signs in the game, in the crowd, and you know, cheering them on, and other ways that they can they can make the crowd louder and more cheerful. They can influence, you know, rules of custom games, and so in the guidelines, So I'm still fleshing out the guidelines here. The top one, though, is that they need to benefit both large and small streamers. I don't want a small streamer to not get a good experience because they don't have enough viewers. I want the opposite of that. I want, maybe small streamers to build their viewership on, streaming the game a little bit. And big streamers, they also have a lot of fun too. And the way that we can have these interactions is, Braxton-wise, usually the viewers will do their best to torture the streamer. Yep. Well, I thought about having boos, but as in, booing and gawking at the streamer, and I don't know if I want to do that. Tradition. So, but I got a couple, I didn't add something to this list. So you have signs in the stands. These could actually be chat messages if I can figure out how to do it right. I was going to have throwing vegetables was in one I hadn't logged here. I want that to be heading 5. How did I do? 4. Now, for now, I'm thinking positive reinforcement, but, it's in the list. Changing the ambient crowd intensity, making the crowd cheer louder, audible stuff. Visible cheers, like maybe instead of just a sign, maybe there will be something at the top of the window, top of the viewport, where it's like hearts, like hype. Things like that, just say, hey, you had 10 viewers cheered you on during this match, or I don't know, something like that. These aren't like bits or anything, they don't cost bits or anything, but, just this kind of in-game stuff. And then lastly, streaking. Now, I think the viewers would love to do this, like an army of streakers across the field that the streamer can see. Possibly other players too. I can replicate that pretty easily enough. Mutators, custom match votes. What field should we play next, and then maybe metagame, all that. So yes, Twitch streaming has been a strong consideration for most of the game's development. I just hadn't gotten to it yet because I need to focus on the core gameplay first. But that said, when I do get this to content creators, influencers, I do want to have a minimum implementation of Twitch streaming. I think that would really light up their stream. They'd have fun, and they have fun. The viewers have fun, and I get eyes on and wish lists, hopefully. So, on that note, so the past 6 weeks, I'm working with another studio to do a wishlist campaign. The goal was to get eyes on the project, to obviously get the wish lists. And we went out on social media. We went to X, we went to TikTok, we went to Instagram, Facebook. We did other places too, and Reddit, including that. And we did that kind of for 6 weeks. We were posting game content, all kinds of videos, images, links, things like that. And after all that work, after those 6 weeks finished, we were only up about roughly less than 150 wish lists. So, and I wondered why, after all that work and all that presence, did we only have 150-ish wish lists? And I'm still thinking about it, but I think, in short, we probably cast too big a net in the wrong place. I think that we have a better chance of getting wish lists and such from influencers willing to help out indies, from Steam playtest, getting people eyes on front of the game and engaged with the game, whether it be in a Twitch stream or whether it be playing the game. And I don't have any previous games to really ride a wave on. The last game I made was a pinball game, and that's already well sunset. Everyone's forgotten about it by now, and it's for a niche audience anyway. So, that said, many lessons are being learned here. And I do really want to put in parallel the playtests with wishlist campaigning. So, and in the process, would also draw attention to the streamers themselves. because I'd be posting on my social circles and trying to get word out and all that. Hey, watch this playtest and so on. So they'll get increased viewership, hopefully. So that's kind of my thoughts on that right now. And now back to back to development here. But yes, this has been a very exciting past week. Lots of things learned, lots of gears turning, lots of feedback received from the playtest, which is where did I put it? Here. Yeah, I don't think you were here when I showed this at first. Summary of the issues of the playtest, general ratings. Yeah, Braxton White, sounds like a lot of stuff happening. Yes, but this is kind of an unusual week. I mean, not a lot of stuff happens in that intensity and frequency. So what I need to do is do a little heads down bug fixing, and then start planning the next playtest. And that includes viewers of this stream. If anyone wants to join, wants to be a playtester, then you're welcome to join my Discord. Let's see. Do I have that bot's up? Yes. Join our Discord. There is a playtest channel. It's just free to chat. You're welcome to do that. And if you haven't already, please wishlist the game. I usually don't have a lot of viewers online, so these are not automated things yet, but I'll get there. So anyway, before I get back to full-on development again, let's have a look at Mega Kitty. And she's doing awesome right now. Alright, so back to this. I'm going to make it so when... quick match. I fixed the bug where players were not able to get into a quick match because the slots were full when they weren't actually full. Now I'm going to one-up my fix by looking to make sure that players are not counted more than once, and because they might be, I got to figure out if they are or not. And I might do some testing after the stream is over to that end, because it's for reasons. So you're here. Was this the right? Oh, I got it right. Cool. Unique net ID. Get. I forgot what comes after that. I gotta look it up. Get unique net ID. Maybe they call it twice. Oh, to shared ref. Oh, I do have to call it twice. Okay. And Visual Studio is frozen again. This is why people use Rider. But I'm old-fashioned. There we go. Player team ID. If. Here's where we test for the uniqueness. If. Discovered. Oh, this should be a set. Contains player ID. Oh, what the heck happened here? Discovered player IDs. More than once in player state. Okay. And one of these days, Braxton Wise, I am going to record a clip from your stream so I can do a shout out here. I keep forgetting to do that. All right, so and then there's server travel. And then lastly, oh right. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. No, it should be within the inner part. That's right. And here. 4. Oh, they're strings, right. Yep. Yeah, well, I can always get a chill clip. Nothing, even if you don't say a word during the clip, you can, and as long as I'm showing, the cool art you're making, I think that'd be enough. And yeah, on that note, don't really see any other developers watching who I could shout out to. If you are a developer on the stream and you'd like a shout out, let me know. And I filter more than usual for an 8-year-old viewer on the YouTube side. Totally get it. All right, sure. That was reservations. Oh, we gotta make. Oh, I have to make them strings. Okay. All right, fine. Fine. Let me just do it here. And here. That's better. See if it even compiles. Well, I know someone I can give a shout out to here. It is it's a Air Force Game Player is a Jackbox streamer, and his stream is a blast. So I'm gonna give him a shout out and just hope that it will not be undesired. Hopefully, it will be a safe for work flip, and it usually is.
Holy crap, I think Monstrous was synced on that one. We'll have to clip that.
Thank you.
And Donald sums up his winning by saying, you just gotta be trash at the game. Just be trash. That's how you win.
Well, evidently you weren't trash.
That's always fun. And in case you didn't notice the resemblance, we are brothers. Okay, so let's do that. I think is good. And what was the other one over here? Player ID 2 string. See if that compiles. Yeah, he is 3 years my senior. Get unique net ID. I thought that was player state. That's player state. So player state. Unique net ID. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Unique ID. Get unique. All right. Problem with the search here. Okay, unique ID. Oh, that's it. That makes sense now. Get unique ID. Get unique net ID. Okay, so that's, I'm going to need that. Yeah, I didn't think that would compile. Braxton, I have no family members that share my looks. My sister is a step. Ah. Add unique is not a member of set. Oh, I guess it's just assumes it's always add. Okay. Add. So if this works, then I should be warned if there are any duplicate players counted, which would cause people to not be able to play. Let's see, player ID. Oh, traveling player ID. Can I do a 2-string on that? Braxton, I was out of the house before she got there. Ah. Player ID. Okay, that I think should finally build. So we're kind of recapping the stream so far. We possibly fixed the issue with quick matchmaking, so players shouldn't have trouble getting in like they did before. We fixed an issue with a ability causing players to grow into giants that would never shrink, and we fixed what was the third thing? A third thing. So we fixed the third thing. And then we swung back to this, and then after this is verified, I'm going to go ahead and try to fix an issue with the bridge map. You know, at a bare minimum, before I do more playtests, I want to fix this quick match issue first, and then probably start getting the Twitch integration. And maybe even start just kind of a casual, hey, everyone on my Discord server, you guys can playtest whenever you want. You know, just let us know when you're playtesting. Okay. So that's all there. All right, discover player IDs. Here we go. Okay, I just don't have any yet. Traveling, no, just reservations. Let's start putting some breakpoints down. There we go. Player ID. Okay, good. All right, here we go again. Good, and then we're over here. And what was the traveling player ID? Good, same number. Good, none of them got tripped. Now I'm going to bring in a player from my other machine and see if any of those get tripped or not. No, looks like it's working. Terrific. Alright, I'm going to have him quit and then rejoin, and let's see what happens then. Okay, so he quit, and then come back. Okay, looks like they got in cleanly. That's good. Although I do want to log when they leave. So let me look into that, and then I'll make my commit. Braxton, we get along fine. I think we'd be okay if we had grown up together, but we aren't buddies or anything. Let's see. So log all team slots. Okay, so I want to log when a player leaves. As soon as Visual Studio responds again. Well, we're waiting on that. Oh, there we go. Okay, log all team slots. We want this, I think it was in the game mode. Session game mode base, maybe? I want to see when we disconnect. Common game instance. Oh, here we go, I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so if this works, then when I disconnect from my other machine, then I should get an updated list. All right, now we connect. Okay, good. There we go. Now I'm going to disconnect. Oh. Nope, did not log that. I don't think it did. Let me try it again. Okay, we're back. And then we quit. Yeah, there we go. So let's see. Let's see what the team slots look like. Oh, what's this? Team 1 assigned player. So are they keeping their slot after they leave? Oh, player states. Okay. So they haven't actually left just yet. I should probably log in the next tick because of that exiting. Yeah, I bet that's what I need to do. Do the log in and wait until next tick. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, so here we go, and then I will disconnect. There we go, it's logging now. There we go. I should log. Is there any other logging in this file? Because I should have some logging. How about that? I'm not using. Oh, here we go. Okay. It is logging out of the game. And we'll log. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do one better. Let's do... Here's logging out of the game. And then player name. Get the ID as well. Okay. So when this works, we'll have a better log than we did before. Oh, and just got another viewer join us. Gonna shine a little spotlight on him. I'd like to say welcome all to Just Cavino from Freedom Forge Studios.
Easy peasy.
And there you go. Everyone, please visit. He streams daily. Well, a lot of days at least. Actually, no, you have a new stream schedule, I believe. So you're Monday and Tuesdays, but then you kind of do heads down other things for at least Wednesday, if I recall. All right, so we got Red is in. We're going to go ahead and disconnect. All right, that's what I want to see. Yeah, player has logged out of the game. New player slots follow. Yes, that's what I want to see. Makes it more readable, more easy to understand. Cool. Now I can maybe I'll put this in and, oh yes, documentation update. So let's clear let's see, do this. Just this and this. If a player is considered in more than once in counting available slots for matchmaking. Probably re-roll this back. Keep that as it is, and then updated Twitch streaming documentation. Okay, now I'm going to get back to that bug with the high bridge, where the players would fall through the bridge and never recover. And I think I got a screenshot of that somewhere. Yep, this is what happens when you fall through the bridge into oblivion. And that's me realizing it and putting it in the game chat. So we're going to fix that, if we can, tonight. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I fixed this evening earlier, was the radar. So that's in good shape now. So I'm going to need to do more testing on the quick match connecting. So while that's coming up, again, this is all the feedback I need to continue pouring through and prioritizing. Each player, I made a task just for them. And in fact, and this task, this is the one that I entered for myself because I noticed it first, falling through the bridge. But by the way, other than that permanent fall, players I think really like that map. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't duplicate the problem. And I think this is the first time some of you are seeing this map. Alright, so I'm waiting for this to load. We're going to do another quick check out on Missy, who's still doing wonderful. I get a little choppy here. Yep, so there's the edge of the bridge. I need to figure out how to fall in such a way that, you know what? You know what I'm going to do is I think I recorded that in my stream. So let me look that up. I think I recorded that bridge fall. Yeah, I think it was here. Yeah. Oh, I passed it. What the? Wait a minute. That wasn't through the hole. I want to slow this down a bit. I need to watch this through, let's see. Let me watch it. It's easier with virtual dub. For those of you who are do any video editing with your games, I highly recommend virtual dub in your back pocket. It's much easier to do some very basic video functions with it. Let's zoom in a bit here. I want the precise moment when the ball gets lost. And I want to back up a bit. How do I do that? Oop, I don't want that. Okay. Did they fall through here? Yeah, they fell there. Let me back up. Where do they fall from? Okay, so they were the Beastmaster. And they were... Okay, they were going fast. We know that. Oh, maybe I can get a better, tighter zoom over here. So they were running. And then... That's where they fell. Or no, is that them? It's like they were kind of pushed off. Yeah, lots going on there. Where's the ball? Oh wait, no, that's when they. Okay, so there they are. They're through the top of the bridge, and then they just fell. And they fell off through the top. Okay, I think I'll see if I can repro that. I don't even need the ball to do it. Let's do free roam here. Yeah, there you go. That's the bug. So, no collision. Oh. Well, they shouldn't be on that wall in the first place. Where's the, what about the north wall? Top wall. Where's that? Collision. Field wall. Visibility. Alright, let me have a look at this. Okay, so there's wall blocking there. I guess the wall needs to be closer in. Huh. Okay, well, let's just bring it closer in. This is actually going to be an easier fix, much easier fix than I thought. I thought it was the holes that was happening at. Well, that's good. Now let's try the other side of the bridge. This is, by the way, this guy here. Oh, gotta do the south wall too. So let's go bottom wall, make it visible. Bring that in, like here. Let's try that now. Free roam. And let's make sure we can't get through the bottom wall. Okay. Move that box a little closer, maybe. Alright, I think that fixes it. I do want to move that box a little closer in, though. Got some crates there, got some crates up there. Good, so let's hide this wall. And we are golden. Let me punch that into source control. And then I'm going to show you the gameplay on that map. Let's see, fixed bug. Our players could fall through the bridge. Oh, good. I honestly did not expect to get that fixed tonight. I thought it was a much more complicated issue. So, let's knock that out then. And where did it go? Yes. Done. All right. And let's do a little small match here. Now, this game is meant to be played with other people, but I have AI backfills, which reminds me, I want to do something about the goalie doing a poor job. I don't know if I'll get to that tonight, though. All right, got a little hitching at first, but then it'll come back. Yeah, also, I have not seen any other soccer brawlers that have a curved field like this. But I do my own physics code for it. Oh, let me, oops, didn't mean to do that. I just want to put the desktop audio back on so you can hear it. Thank you. Nice catch. Oh, I almost had him. Oh, nice one. He practically ran it in right there. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you fall through the bridge. Someone else just fell. Someone else did. Thank you. Oh, almost had it. Preparing animation sequences. Come on. Easy goal. Like I say, I gotta work on the goalkeeper. Oh, almost fell in. Oh, nice wall. And sure enough, notice how the ball goes faster when it's going downhill. See, that was a poor move by the goalie. Come on, fall in, fall in. Ah. The AI is getting better at getting around the goal, but it's not perfect. Now, so much for a shutout. Oh. Oh, another nice wall. Oh, thank you. No. Anyway. So, yeah, it looks like it's working out pretty good. All right. So, going to look at some of the playtest feedback. Let's see. We can look at it from the website. So I've already gone over this a little bit on the stream, but in short, they think that it was generally an enjoyable experience. That there are a lot of issues that are kind of killing the immersion, and when I go on and when I focus on those, let's look at the responses here. I was teleported across the map after invoking This Was Unexpected. The teleport he's referring to is probably the fact that after so many takedowns, if you get knocked down 4 times, then you teleport back to your goal. Actually, in fact, I think I'm going to focus on that right now. Let's close this. So, how do we message that that you're being teleported back for that reason? Well, there are 2 improvements I want to make in that regard. So you can hardly see them, but there are 3 little pips just beneath the health bar, and that is the best map to look at them. Let me go another map. Let's do Unknown Ruins. Okay, this is easier to see. So you got these 3 little pips beneath the health bar. When you run out of all of them, then you get teleported back to your goal. The point of that mechanic is to reward players who get a lot of takedowns and to discourage other players from just running and gunning into every single fight. It makes them a little more careful. The teleport can make them lose serious ground, especially if they have the ball. So let's say like they were about to score the goal and then they get taken down, they're teleported back to their home goal. So not only that, but if like a defender, they can get teleported back as well, but it's really hard to do it on purpose. So I want to do 2 things to make that message clear. The first thing, when a pip is lost, I want to take these 3. I want to take this and magnify it by like 500%, put it above the name tag, and then show that you're losing one of them, and then put it back to where it was. So it clarifies that you've lost a respawn. You lost a takedown, and then after they're all gone, and then you get knocked out, I want it to show stars around your head, but I also want it to say respawning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And that's what I want to do. So first thing is, how do I do the animation of those pips? And this is something I don't think I'm going to finish tonight, but I want to get started on brainstorming. So here are the pips. I want to bring them up. So we got 3 of them. So I want to bring the whole bar. I wonder if I can bring the whole bar up. Lose pip. Add. I'm just trying ideas out loud here. And I'm losing my voice. Let's do bar. And then we're going to transform it. We move it up over time. So keep it at 0. Hey, welcome, Juscovino. I know you kind of came in a little later and kind of missed all the playtest feedback, but so in brief summary, playtest went well, but there were a lot of issues that were really kind of hurting the immersion, and I'm going to go try and fix them as best as I can, and then have another playtest. So that and the 6-week marketing campaign is over. I only got about 150 wish lists out of it. I think I know why. And I'm going to try to ramp up the playtesting with the marketing together. Like the playtest, I'm going to have the 2 kind of intertwined. So I'm going to reach out to content creators, influencers, even other developers anyone who wants to test, invite them to my Discord and let them test and once I get to know them a little better and have influencers test and give me feedback, like Vimlark does that stream. I'm going to reach out to him on Sunday and see if he'll do a playtest. So I want to fix as much as I can before then. So, and then there's many other influencers I can reach out to, haven't done that yet. So yeah, all in all, yeah, I think we're on a good path right now. It just seems ominous because there's so much work ahead, but again, chip away at that work and get things knocked out, and things will look great. Yeah, Cavino, social media marketing is powerful, but it takes the most time to build up that machine. Yeah, and I looked at how successful Hill Fort Games has been. 10 Bells is a good game and a popular game, and I think that was one of the it built a following that was interested in Long Gone, which looks amazing. In fact, I'm going to bring the Steam page up real quick, effectively giving him a shout out. So let's. I don't think he's up. I don't think he's around this late. Let's see if I.
Oh, thank you. Could have been so much worse. Alright, cool.
Yep, so I'll show you his page. I think that this game just looks beautiful. Let's start the video over here. Oh, well, a little graphic too. Yep. So that game's going to be amazing when it's out. Actually, it's amazing right now. So, but yeah, he's has had a track record of success, and the last game I released was over 10 years ago. Well, it was about 10 years ago, and it was a pinball game. So, I don't really have that following, that momentum, but once you get it, then yeah, you run with it. So yeah, it is kind of a hill climb here, but I'll get to it. So in fact, I mean, this stream is sort of a testament to that, because I've been posting a lot on X, and I have a lot of viewers who are from places I don't know where they came from, probably from X, at least one of them. So that's a good sign. I just got to keep at it. All right, so I'm thinking, I think it's even bigger. Let's do like 8. No, 10. Oh, did Meg Kitty get up? No, let's... Okay, no, she's still asleep. So, yeah, move these up further. Good, so what you see now is... And I'm going to scale even more. So what happens is, my idea is that when you get knocked down, you lose a pip, but it's quite clear now. Like, you see the animation like that, and then one of them will rise up and then disappear. Yeah. Something that helps build up mentioning something like AAA dev stash stream title. That's true. That's really true. Now that I think about it, I'm a AAA co-dev, but I guess that's a dev all the same. That's a really good point. It's like a credibility badge versus some random dude trying to make a game. Yeah. Yeah, I'll think on that. So, as far as where to put it. Yep. So anyway, here's the pips. Hard to see because of those arrows. And then go like that. And one of them flies up and flies away. And then they return to their original position. And then after you've lost them all and then you get incapped, then it'll show you text that says respawning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I think that will really help the messaging. So now I got to make animations for losing pips. So let's do lose any pip. And we're going to make a new one. lose. Let's see. That got me distracted by with the AAA idea. I'm gonna go back to his page real quick. I just want to see where else it's mentioned as AAA. Let's go back to his trailer. Yeah. Yeah, I'll ask him about that actually next time I see him stream. He mentions everywhere, yeah. So, yep. And that, and I don't know where else I could maybe say, you know, indie developer 40 years. I don't think that I don't know how much weight that holds, but AAA definitely holds a lot in 3 letters. So let's focus on the AAA. And I've been AAA for 7 years now, 7.5. Lose pip 1. So for that, we will select this. And we'll select this. Yeah, I'll look at his social media more closely and see where it makes sense, and see how it's presented. All right, so we're gonna do a transform on this. And we're going to move this up, say -40. Now, that said, what if I was doing this? Oh, oops, should be 0, start at 0. Now, 0.5 will do -40. The answer to the first question viewer asks themselves, why should I watch this person? Absolutely. Well, I got something to think about. And then we'll make the opacity. Let's start at 1 and go to 0. So it's hard to tell from here because of those arrows, but yeah, watch this dot. It's supposed to be opacity is supposed to be 0. What's going on? I guess I have to change something else. The tint probably. Let me delete this track. Color and opacity. Let's try that. 1, and then zero. It's still not working. Brush material? Oh, maybe it's because it's not a transparent. Oh, maybe it's because it's masked. I bet that's why. Let me have a look at that. Opacity mask. Okay, that's why it's masked. Just so you know, if you watch the top performing YouTube videos with any sort of information, it's typically I'm a AAA dev with 40 years gaming dev experience. Yeah. Yeah, that nails it, I think. Wait a minute. Masked? Oh. Yeah, that's a really good point. I gotta do a top to bottom review of all of my social content, which is good. All right, so back to this. I don't need that frame. Let's let me zoom in here. Nope. No, what happened? Oh. Let's delete this and add it again. Starting at 0. Is this Marketing Challenge a great book for you if you're interested? Yes, I would like to get the name of that book so I can read it and or get my own copy and read it. There we go. Now you see it kind of fade away. Now if you combine these animations, then it Let's see. Yeah, I think this is the right track. But yeah, general business acumen. Yeah, I need more of that. So yeah, I think one of the takeaways I think from the campaign is I need to kind of be more in command of the marketing, and it's one of those things where I wish I could just outsource it or hire a partner and do all the work, but I think I'm going to need to wear that captain's hat and make all the big calls. And I did to a degree with the campaign, but I think I need to be more involved. So this looks good. I'm gonna keep working on this a bit later because now I'm kind of interested in. Let's see. So it's been about 2.5 hours. That's about not bad. But I am now distracted by this revelation. But ultimately, again, the messaging for in caps and such is going to become better very soon. So you see 3 pips below my health bar here. I'm going to let myself get in capped so you can see it's down to 2. 3. And now I have 2. So, and then it goes down to 0, and then there you go. And then I get teleported back, which I think is a good mechanic. It just needs to be messaged right. So with that, drop me the name of the book, either maybe in Discord, because I'm probably going to start wrapping things up here. Getting being near 9 o'clock my time, I think I want to relax and stew on this a bit. One or the other. So let me see who to raid off to. And yeah, I know I've got a bunch of viewers right now, but I think there's not going to be a whole lot more action going on tonight. Need to rest because I did work a full-time day, 9 to 5, and then took a quick break and then started streaming. So I'm going to see who else is out there. For those of you who are fairly new to the stream, I'm going to link you to another game developer. We got lots of talent out there. Let's see. Let's see. We got one of them looks like he's playing Game Jam games. I think that should be interesting to do. So I'm going to go ahead and raid you off to 8 Gun Dev. I think I'm saying that wrong. And see what he's up to. Okay, raid's been created, and you will soon be enjoying some Game Jam playthroughs. So I hope you all enjoy that very much, and I will catch you again maybe later this week, because I want to stream more. If not later this week, then Monday. So until then, have a good one. And again, Justino, catch me offline. I would like to get that name of that book.